Welcome to Driftwood and Shine. Hey guys, I'm Debbie, and we're fixing to make the blingiest ornaments. I know I see a lot of people making ornaments, guys, out of the clear ornaments, but I just want to, we've tried a couple different methods and stuff in the past, and I know a lot of people use furniture polish. And guys, we're just using the ones from the Dollar Tree where you buy 2 for 50 cents. But I'm not a big fan of the furniture polish, and I'm going to tell you why. Because furniture polish, after I don't know about y'all, but when I make our ornaments, we save year to year to year to year, you know. And when you use the furniture polish, it'll start coming loose. And then you may have some places, you know, that your glitter falls off or whatever because it starts coming loose. So the thing that we have found that is the best, and it lasts from year to year to year, is polycrylic. Minwax polycrylic, and you don't have to get this big a thing. It comes in the smaller size. But this is how we do ours. And guys, it's just so simple. So simple. Take your top off, of course, and put it to the side because you're going to need it again. We'll just start with 2 of them at a time. This is so simple to do these, guys. You have to, now, polycrylic does take a little longer to dry than the furniture polish. But, I mean, you're going to turn it upside down to dry. It's not like you got to sit there and watch it and wait on it to dry. So, this is what we do. I've got 2 funnels. One I'm going to use for the glitter, and one I'll use for, and we do glitter. You know that if y'all watched, I have a video, and I'll try to share that video again of where we did it in the big clear ones and we did the paint pour. And I'll share those too. But all you do, you have to hold it up now because usually these funnels are a little heavy. I get like a spoonful of polycrylic and just pour it in there. Rest your spoon on something. And I save my tags, guys, to just kind of put that down because it is going to drain out. Some's going to drain out, but you can put it down like that and it'll be fine. Now you take your one that you just put your stuff in and you just swirl it all around. Try to get it all covered. And 1 spoon for this size might even be a little too much. I mean, you just have to kind of play with that. But we just do one of the plastic spoons, you know, just like the eating spoon. Get it all the way up to the edge. You want all the places covered. Whoops. And then, we literally, I can turn it up in this little thing. We'll just find something that we can turn it up inside. You can get those little plastic cups or whatever, and you just turn it that like, because you want it to finish draining out, okay? I just get a spoon. And I could have used my same spoon, but oh well. Again, we're just going to make sure it all gets covered. That's got some on the outside that I just put on the outside. And guys, polycrylic. And don't get the polyurethane. Get the polycrylic because the polycrylic is waterproof. It's a water-based sealer. And that way you can, you know, if you do get it on something that don't need to be on, you can wash it. And like these little things, I mean, they're too cute. I'm not going to use them just for this. And I can go up back and wash them after I get through. And then that way it hasn't messed them up. You know what I mean? But you just want to make sure that you get all the areas covered. Like that. And then I'm going to set that one to drain. We're going to go ahead and put all the polycrylic in it. I go ahead and do, we usually normally do about 4 to 6 at a time. And let your polyacrylic be draining while you're getting your rest of them ready. This lid, that one was being a little bit of pain to come out. But this is so much fun, guys, and this is something that you can do with the family. You could do it with the grandkids. I mean, if they get polyacrylic on them, guys, it is washable. But you could do it with them, let them dip, put it in the funnel and swirl the thing around. And like I said, if they get it on them, it's washable. Not that big a deal. Now, if they eat it, I'm not sure about that. I'm not gonna say about if they eat it, but hopefully they won't eat it. But you just make sure that you get it all covered. And I could have already had some of them done, but sometimes I just miss being around y'all. But I've got that one draining now. Let me hurry before it cuts us completely off. Now I'm about out of... I didn't turn my camera all the way around, but that's okay. Y'all can still see me. Let's hurry. Because we're almost through. Just this one more to put this in. Whoops. Hurrying don't normally work with me. And we've had our ornaments are draining. Okay, now what we're going to do, now that our ornaments are draining, we're going to move this funnel, guys, because I'm going to tell you, move it way out of your way, because I have done it before. I picked up that funnel to dump my glitter in, and then you're going to have a mess. Okay? So, we're going to take our clean funnel, take our first thing that we did. Let's see, I'm going to open up this glitter so that it'll pour out easier. And we're going to be using Wipeout. It's a holographic glitter. We're going to be using Pirate's Booty, because y'all know I love it. We're going to be using Shattered Slippers. And we're going to be using Midnight Crusade. I think they're going to look really beautiful. And it takes quite a bit of glitter. I mean, not crazy amounts, but it takes some. And then we're doing the same exact thing, guys. You just take your glitter. And you can, if you don't mind it getting on your finger, you can just take your finger right here and just shake it up. But since I've got all these others to mess with tonight, I'm not going to do that. But you just keep swirling it till it's all swirled around. Just like that. And then you don't turn it up in the one that is already done. Because that you need to save. Well, I guess you can, because you're not going to be pouring away that much. You're not going to be pouring away that much. So I'm going to pour up that. And then we're just going to turn it over in here and tap it. And that gets some of your excess glitter out. And you can put more glitter back in there because that looked like it needed a little more in some of those areas. And you just make sure that you cover it, guys, just like this. And then turn it upside down, set it to the side, and it will drain and finish drying out. You want to leave the top off, though, until it does dry. Okay, now this was our next one. Let's go ahead and pour up our stuff. Oh, no, I didn't. Did y'all see what I just did? No, because that's not on camera. I just dropped my whole thing in there. That ain't good. this over here so you can see me. So, since I dropped that in there, I spy what I can do. Oh well, I'll just hold it. We'll use Parrot's Booty this time. And I believe, no, use the side that pours out. And then we're just gonna, ooh, that went in quick. See how much I've got in there? And that may be a little too much, but we'll just work with it and see. Now this Parrot's Booty, because it is a chunky, I've got to kind of, as I'm going, shake it and all that kind of stuff to make sure that some of the big and some of the little pieces get mashed down there in the, I'm going to put my finger over it. And see, you can shake it just like that. Awesome. See the shine? Isn't that awesome? Now, it looks a little see-through. I'm going to just tell you, with chunky glitter, and I won't know till it dries good. I think it's going to be okay, though, because it looks pretty covered. But sometimes with chunky glitter, and we're going to go over that when we do the glitter thing, you have to put 2 coats. Now, I'm just going to pour this out right here. Let's see right here and see how much comes out. Not too much. But you don't want to shake it real hard to start with. I'll go ahead and tell you, when you're turning it out, when you're pouring your glitter out, don't shake it real hard and don't hit it, because then you'll knock the glitter off this, because it hadn't had time to harden, guys. It hadn't had time to dry. So you don't want to do that, okay? Just pouring up that extra. And like I said, this is washable. It's water-based, so you can wash it with soap and water. Now let's use our black one. I love Midnight Crusade. Oops. Okay, ouch, pinch myself. Now I'm going to try a little bit less this time, see? I'm going to just try it and see. I may have to add more in there. Yeah, I'm going to have a lot more in there. I was just trying it to save a little bit of glitter. That's okay. But this is something, guys, I don't know, whatever color tree you have, you can go out and get the glitter that matches your color scheme. And you can make these, I mean, I'll tell you the truth. If you'll watch Hobby Lobby when they have their Christmas stuff half off. You can get like the big boxes of these and it has like, I want to say there's like 18, I'm not sure. But it's like a big round thing and it's just filled up with these. And you get it for half price. And I think it's a little cheaper than buying the Dollar Tree ones. You know what? I'm going to leave my extra in there, I think. It's a little bit extra in there. But I don't know if you can see the shine. Yeah. Oh, you can see it. Look at all those colors. Pick you out some. When you go to do it, pick you out some that's going to be just different. You know what I mean? But that stays with your color scheme. You want to stay with your color scheme for sure. But man, these are so easy to make, and like I said, it's you can do a family project and just have a ball, guys. Just have a ball. Got a little bit of black in there still, but that's okay. This is Shattered Slippers. I love Shattered Slippers. This time I didn't waste very much. I'm getting a little bit better at guessing. But look at the Shattered Slippers. Look at it. Almost looks like a the 80s ball, you know, that, what do you call that ball? My mind is so blank. But isn't that cool? And guys, what you do, now you just leave these. And you, like I left the extra inside him. You can just leave it because it's not going to hurt anything. Even once you put it up on the tree, it's not going to hurt anything. But you want to make sure that you leave this open till it all gets dry, so that when you put these back in it, you don't mess up your glitter that's in here. You got to leave it open until it can dry. And I usually, like after I let it drain, just set, got a little bit, not much, a little bit out there. Then I just turn it back up and just let it drain and stay open. I mean, not drain, stay open so that the air, gets in there and it lets all that dry. But guys, that's it. I mean, that's how simple and easy. I wish that Diva light wasn't there so you could really see. But I think you can see the colors in there. Oh yeah, I just saw them. It is so pretty, these glitters. And you can, Miss Bernie sent me glitters, and I was looking for them, and I couldn't find them right then. But now this one I can see through him, but I think he's still going to be very beautiful when it all completely dries. And once it gets completely dry, then you can put your tops back on it, and it's ready to use on your tree. So do any color you want. Let the kids help. I mean, it's a great family fun time. Okay? All right, guys. I love you.